Are you gonna tell me when?
You want me to say my name again?
No.
No?
Do I restart or you're just gonna clip it? Are you ready? Okay.
All right, we'll have to start that one over.
Don't make me laugh. So the best I don't have any kind of cool thing to lead into that the way you do.
My tip for a new ASA shooter.
When you come into an ASA, one thing that really helps.
So before every ASA tournament, I have this checklist of items that I go over to make sure that I have everything loaded in the truck that you could potentially need.
Don't go in with any numbers in your head. Shoot to your best ability and you will get there, promise.
If I had to give one tip, I guess it would be for amateurs getting into this, to support your local tournaments. Support your local 3D club. That's where it gets started, and then when you're dominating there, then come to the ASAs, have fun. You know, it's what it's all about.
My biggest advice would be to be prepared for just about anything weather-wise. Because most of the time in the mornings it's going to be in the mid-40s, sometimes dipping into the 30s, and then it'll warm up to the mid-70s, 80s during the middle of the day. So usually what I try and bring thermals to every tournament. I bring a jacket or a hoodie to every tournament. I always bring rubber boots because there's usually water at every ASA, whether you're walking through it, standing in it, having to shoot in it, whatever. So always be prepared footwear-wise, because that's very uncomfortable to have wet feet all day.
Biggest thing I bring to a tournament is Q-tips in case it's raining, especially in Fort Benning. Pollen is really bad, and so the Q-tips help get in there and get it all clean so you have a clear sight picture.
I like to shoot my sunshades on both the front and the back because the sun's so bad back in those little lanes that it can sometimes be hard to see. And you're allowed one umbrella, so that's always nice, but I feel like these sunshades help as well. So.
Believe it or not, you don't have to 12 every target in ASA, especially in the judging classes. You need to learn course management. You know, you're not going to 12 every 50-yard target, so play a little safe, learn to play that upper game. If you're shooting in a marked distance class, make sure your equipment's perfect and make sure you shoot aggressive out there. If they're giving you the number, you might as well take advantage of it. But if you're judging, you don't have to 12 every target.
You don't have a range of targets. So one way I like to practice is I have just a piece of cardboard up and I'll draw little circles with a pencil or, magic marker, and go back to where you can barely see the lines, and that helps you aim at nothing, just like you would do when you're on a 3D range.
Try to shoot your average. Chances are you're not going to shoot your best. There's a lot more nerves involved, a lot of uncomfortableness here. So shoot for your average. If you shoot for your average, you should be happy when you hit it.
Buy a Delta McKenzie target with the 12 rings, and stand in your yard and shoot it all day long so you know where to hit and what they look like.
Whenever you come into an ASA, two things you need to bring: mud boots and a rain jacket, because you'll always get wet and it'll always be muddy.
One thing that really helped, especially when I was coming up, is shooting the team shoot. You should be like a sponge. That way when you shoot with professionals and people that have been doing it for a lot longer, it can help give you a bump and help you start growing more in the sport.
Just keep your head high and keep rolling.
Go there to have a good time, because the nice thing about archery, ASA, is you have family anywhere you go. And you're never going to find somebody that won't be willing to help you at an ASA. So the best thing you do is get out there, shoot, have some fun.